Hello, this is Bill Baxter here. I'd like to give you a quick overview of my course materials and the resources on my website. So first, here we are on my home page of my website at project-road.com. And if we scroll down, we'll see an introductory video and some background information. And then down at the bottom, you'll see that we are indeed a PMI registered education provider, REP number 4338. Back up at the top, under courses, you'll see that we offer both an e-learning course and a classroom course. The classroom course, we teach public classes and private classes where we can come into your organization, teach a group of your people. The public classes, you see the list price here, and we have a discount available to PMI Chicagoland chapter members. So if you click on that, you'll see that the local chapter is listing our course, and people can register there and get a very significant discount off of our normal pricing. Coming back to our website, I mentioned we have this e-learning course, so it's a much less expensive approach. And it's also offered at no charge to our classroom course students, so that it'll support them in the additional studies after our 4-day bootcamp class. In their additional studies to prepare completely for the PMP exam, the e-learning course, which replicates our classroom course experience as closely as possible, can help with review and reinforcing important concepts to support students as they continue their studies to prepare for the exam. Students who are just getting started under resources, there's a bunch of guidance here on study strategy. There's an ebook, there's a series of short videos with some very prescriptive guidance. There's a certain study guide we recommend. There's a meetup group for people who are local in Chicago where we meet in person on the weekends to go through a different knowledge area each week. And I just want to show you quickly what my course materials look like. So this is one of my so-called secret sauce diagrams, an ITTO diagram for Integration Management, 6th edition version. So we have the different processes and we have the key information flows, just the key information flows and a few of the tools and techniques selected to be evocative of how these processes work together within this knowledge area. And students can print this out in color and meditate on it to deepen their understanding of how this all hangs together and works. And I use this in my lectures to do an incremental build and explain and talk through what's happening with the different information flows, what's happening within the different processes, and then selectively I'll bring out certain key points from the PMBOK guide in the proper context wherever they fit in these diagrams, to cover some of the more important concepts. Instead of trying to cover everything in the PMBOK guide indiscriminately, I'm being very selective to just convey the more important concepts and equip students to then do their own study more effectively after they finish my classroom course. Also under resources, we have the student portal. And looking at the student portal for the 6th edition of the PMBOK, putting in the password, we have this idea of a pyramid with these different layers of material that are going to be studied in different ways. This is a visual representation of our recommended study strategy, and for each layer we have links to certain relevant reference material. And in particular, layer 4, the ITTO drag and drop exercises. I'd like to show you that. So if we click on that, and put in the password again, and select Chapter 4, Integration Management, password again, we have that template for that diagram we were just looking at. And up above, we have the various ITTOs. So here, we know that accepted deliverables flows as an input to the closing process. Change control tools is going to show up within Perform Integrated Change Control. The final report is an output of the closing process. Deliverables come out of direct and managed project work. Change requests come in to Perform Integrated Change Control. deliverables also flow straight into this process manage project knowledge. The issue log is an output of directed managed project work, which becomes part of the project documents, which are available to the next process, manage project knowledge. Of course, the project charter comes out of develop project charter and so forth. If you try to put something in the wrong spot, it'll bounce back. So this is a nice way to interactively fill in these more important key ITTOs to help with your memorization, which can be important on the test, but it also helps strengthen your understanding of this. Really, it becomes a part of PMI's framework for project management. These key ITTOs really are a part of the framework, and understanding them, remembering them with this visual context can really help you with your comprehension and retention of this PMI framework for project management, which can be really valuable, not just in passing the exam, but also in really understanding how this all makes sense, and it can actually help your work as a project manager in your job. Under About Us, we have some course reviews. So students who've passed their PMP exams have written some nice testimonials for us, which you can see here. And under Contact Us, you'll find our contact information, phone number, email address, contact form. So feel free to reach out to us with questions. We'd love to hear from you. Thank you very much.